Hello everyone, and welcome to this new Blu-ray update I have for you today. It is August 26, 2014. I've got 9 new Blu-rays to show off. 4 of them I actually purchased, and the other 5 are a big gift from my cousin. Big, huge gift that I got from him a while back. Finally going to show those off. And I will say the final Blu-ray that I show off today is an entire franchise to one of the greatest movie franchises ever. So the first one is part of the ones I purchased from Best Buy. That would be 1989's Glory. This is an amazing film. Of course, Denzel Washington won his first Oscar. This movie is directed by Edward Zwick. It stars Matthew Broderick, Cary Elwes, and Morgan Freeman as well. But I've never owned this film ever in my entire life, not even on VHS. So I'm just happy to finally have it in my collection. I own the score by James Horner, but this is one of the greatest war films, especially on the subject of the Civil War. On the back, there's tons of special features. I don't know if you can see any of that right now, but there's commentary, documentaries, some other stuff like that. Inside, there is the disc. And what's really cool is that inside you can actually get, there's a poster inside of there as well. So that's pretty awesome. Glory, 1989, one of the best films of that year. Next one I picked up is from 2013. It is A Place Beyond the Pines. Got this for a really great deal. This is a really nice slip cover that I'm going to take off really quick, but just love this film. It's one of the best films of that year. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this director goes from here. He's made 2 great films, not only this, but Blue Valentine, and Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper are awesome in this film as well. There is the inside of, oh, I took the slipcover off, that's what I mean to say. But this does have some special features on it. There's deleted scenes and documentary, and I think there's a commentary as well. Just love this film, and I'm so excited to revisit it. Dane DeHaan is also in the film, I forgot to mention. But there is the 2 discs. You get the DVD, and you get the Blu-ray. Nothing too fancy there. Thank you, Focus Features. You suck. But the movies are still great. Love The Place Beyond the Pines. One of the best of 2013. Next one is one of the best of 2012 and one of the best science fiction movies of the last 5 years, and that would be Looper. This is an amazing film. Ryan Johnson, great director. I'm so excited to see him take over and do something in the Star Wars universe. Just love this film. Bruce Willis, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Emily Blunt, great action. Jeff Daniels is amazing in this film. Just great science fiction. Closest to perfection that science fiction can actually get, and time travel. Just love this film. The great score, great action, great story, great characters, and one of the greatest kid actors ever. And I hope he has a future. On the back, there's special features that were included on the Blu-ray. I don't know if they're on the DVD as well, but you get a lot of good stuff that I'm looking forward to watch. And inside, there is the disc right there, Looper, and there's a cool poster in the background. Love that. That is just so awesome. You know, it seems like Columbia or Sony really cares about their Blu-rays. They really give you something to look at other than just a movie. Looper, one of the best, 2012. Next one is one of my favorite films of all time. One of my favorite films that I rented constantly at the video store every week. I don't know why we never owned a VHS copy until later in my life, but I still love this movie today. It's one of the greatest adventure fantasy films ever made. It is also one of the greatest movies ever made, and that would be The Dark Crystal from 1982, directed by Frank Oz and Jim Henson. Just love this film. Looking forward to revisiting it again. I do own it on not VHS. I wish I still had that VHS, damn it. But I own it on DVD, and I want to find the soundtrack because this is one of the best scores written by Trevor Jones, I believe. Great film. There's a lot of special features, commentary by a screenwriter. I wish Jim Henson was still alive because he probably would have contributed to this Blu-ray as well. But just glad that his legacy has lived on. A lot of special features. There's a great documentary on here that's also on the DVD. And I heard there's going to be a sequel to this, but they've been talking about that for like 15 years now, maybe longer. But inside there is the disc. You can see that. Yes, the disc. And of course it is a Sony release, so there is a picture in the background, which is nice. And to my surprise, this actually was initially a Universal Studios release. So anyways, cool stuff. Love this film. Great film from 1982. Alright, the next 5 films actually was a gift from my cousin, just a reminder. And so some of these I actually were seeing for the first time, but of course not this first one I'm going to talk about. I believe this movie came out in 1984. I might be wrong. It is Dune. This is David Lynch, the movie he probably wants to forget he ever made. And after seeing Jodorowsky's Dune, just that documentary a few months ago, I wish that was the movie we got made. The only thing I really like about this movie is the atmosphere that this movie creates, the way it looks, and that it's so dreary and disturbing. I've actually seen the Alan Schmitty cut, which is like almost an hour longer. But this is the original film directed by David Lynch, and it's good. It's good. Not a spectacular film by any means, but there's some really cool stuff in here and some really great music. It's one thing I like about that's in this film is great music. Though I think David Lynch, of course, wants to be reminded. He wants us to be reminded of his better work. There's the back. There are some special features. Of course, there's no commentary. And inside, there is the pretty lame disc of Dune. I believe 1984 this came out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I apologize. Still, I like it. I like it. Not perfect. Not perfect. Next one I picked up, I saw for the first time, and this is kind of a review of the film as well. I saw it when I got all these Blu-rays. It was Ip Man. I don't know what year this movie came out. I think maybe 2008. Donnie Yen. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He actually played Ip Man a couple times. I'll get into that in a little bit. But I have to say, this is a great film. Not only is this a great action movie, it's a great character study, it's a great drama at times, it's a great martial arts film, there's a lot of great action, but there's actually a really thought-provoking story, and I was really surprised about this film. I really enjoyed it. There are some special features on the disc. I don't know if I'll ever check them out, but there is a lot of stuff on here. And I think you get 2 discs. I think one might be the DVD, one might be the Blu-ray. But I actually really enjoy this film. I think this is a great film. Now let's get into the sequels. Yes, I was given Ip Man 2, which I think is a solid sequel, but not as good as the original. This one is played more for the action. At times I felt like I was watching a Rocky movie, almost like Rocky 4, especially when there's this fight between him and this foreigner. It did feel like Rocky 4, not as profound as the original film, but still definitely worth checking out because of the action. I mean, great martial art action, and Donnie Yen. I think they're actually going to make a Ip Man 3, and I think it's coming out next year, so fingers crossed on that, everybody. I would really like to see that, especially in the theater. On the back, there are some special features. I don't know how much, but inside you do get 2 discs. This is 1 disc, just one. So there's Ip Man 2, I think from 2010. Definitely a worthy sequel, but not as good as the first film. And then I also got The Legend is Born Ip Man, which is actually an origin story of Ip Man. And I have to say, this was good. This was not as good as the other 2 films I mentioned, mainly because I really like Donnie Yen in the film. And I think this guy's good, this actor who plays Ip Man, but it's not as profound and important as actually the first 2. So I'm glad that they're making a 3rd one, and it's going to incorporate the talents of Donnie Yen. Inside, there's the back. There's some special features. I don't know if I'll ever watch them, but anyways, and then you get there's 2 discs right there of tons of stuff, so pretty awesome. Again, what's really great about this movie is that it has amazing martial art action. So if you love martial arts, this is the way to go. And the final one, of course, is a franchise. It is the Harry Potter franchise, all 8 films. That's all 8 films right there. Just so happy to have this on Blu-ray. I'm so happy that he gave this to me. Thank you, cousin. I really appreciate it. On the back, there are all the movies. Is actually a little slip cover, so I'm going to take this off right now and show you inside. You get all 8 movies, of course. Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire. Oh my gosh, it's falling out. Goblet of Fire and Order of the Phoenix. Come on. Gotta remember this. Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows 1. And of course, Deathly Hallows 2. So yeah, you get all 8 films in one little cool collection. This is the prize right here, my friends. This is the prize. And I'm so excited to just watch these films all in a row, spend a day watching Harry Potter. Again, one of the greatest franchises ever in movie history. Love this, and excited for the so-called kind of side spin-off movie coming out in the next few years. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. Please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePile.com, and if you've enjoyed this Blu-ray update, I hope to have more in the next few months in my life. I love collecting movies, as well as, of course, going to the movies and seeing movies in the theater, because nothing is better than going to the actual theater and seeing a movie in the theater with your friends, with strangers, or by yourself. All right, everyone, have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll see you soon. I hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.